What up, Jerry? Here for the Super Bowl. We're about to get started.
Jerry! When were we talking? Was it just earlier he was watching us?
Yeah. So, Dick, are you going to lead us through how the Bills got here in the AFC?
I guess we're just, because Jerry's here, we're going to...
I thought, is that not how we're starting?
Yeah, that's how we're starting, but I didn't know. Guess we're starting. Jerry's here, we'll start.
Well, you can hit B and we can redo it, we can rerun it.
No, we're good. We're good. I'll pick region. The Bills are going to be representing the AFC in this Tecmo Super Bros Super Bowl after they defeated the Chiefs in their first game. They had to bye, and then they routed the Chiefs 22-0.
That's the Raiders. Oh, sorry. And then. Sorry, you said and then. Sorry. That was...
Can I do it? I'll do the AFC and you'll do the NFC. And you're the wrong guy.
That is how we agree.
You're going to be Wingo when you do it.
Well, but we're on the AFC.
All right, so Hammer can chime in and fuck yours up.
That seems to be the precedent.
The Bills are going to be representing the AFC in the Tecmo Super Bros Super Bowl after they had to bye week, routed the Chiefs, and then beat a really hot Oakland Raiders in the AFC Championship game. They were a front runner all year, and now they're here to meet their NFC opponent.
Well, I guess I have my own controller over here to control the NFC side, where we see the Green Bay Packers overcome the Giants and then the much favored Cowboys to let them into the NFC Championship game, which they won with a nail-biting 10-9 against the Vikings in order to come and play the Bills in the Super Bowl. And now, for our special selection mechanism to see which duo will call the game, we have the Bloom.
Wingo, I hope it's us. Taint, you know, I'd love to be in the booth with you for this one, but whatever happens, I have faith in whichever team's in there. Appreciate that, Dick.
Well, I just leaving it up to some devilish type of gambling is a little bit spooky, but let's get at it. And I am surprised I switched between that as smoothly as I did.
Yeah, I was worried.
I was worried.
And we haven't done that. Mine are easy, you know.
That was very good. Very good. Why don't you flip the coin, name the sides? You're right. Okay.
Wingo, you're the designated flipper?
I will be the flipper. Who do we want to have, the shield or the plus?
Wow, this is a great point that I hadn't thought about.
Because
Wow.
Let's look at the helmets.
But it's not team. It's duo.
Oh, it's duos.
Right,
it's duos.
Yeah. I was.
Well, let's do Dick with that one, because it's a D that fell over just like back in the 78 finals. That's plus.
Oh, that's the shield.
Shield and a plus, yeah.
Okay, the shield being below the numbers.
Yes.
I was
going, whoo.
Yeah, well done. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of threw me off for a second too, but yeah, I like it. We'll give Dick
and the shield.
And no, you're good. You know,
no, that hurt. No, I think both voices came out at the same time.
Dick and Tate will get the shield. Okay, so we're the shield, and you guys are going to be the plus.
That means him and Wingo is the plus. We are the shield. They is the plus. And here we go. The flip. All hail the coin.
All hail the coin.
All hail the coin.
It is a plus.
It's a plus.
It's a plus.
That means Wingo and Hammer. The coin has decided. We must mark that one down. Plus, running away with it. It has before. It will again.
Good luck to you, gentlemen, and I'm sure you'll do great.
Well, just have a good time up in the booth, and hey, Dick, this time I get to drive the golf cart over to the suite.
Oh, we go. I guess it's us, buddy.
Well, Hammer.
What an honor.
What an honor. Tecmo Super Bros Super Bowl all the way at the end, number 26, if we're going by the screen. I'm Steve Wingels, as always with my partner, Beau Hammerton. Hammer, Bills and Packers today. What kind of game do you want to see?
I mean, this is going to be a tough, knock them down, knock them back, fight them to the bitter end game. I mean, the Green Bay Packers have been playing tight games all playoffs. They're kind of the Cinderella team here. Buffalo, the Goliath, and the favorites. I mean, this is going to be a classic, Wingo.
And Buffalo out of the AFC East, kind of the front runner the whole time. And here's Steve Sea Turtle Krisky kicking off to Robert Flapjack Brooks, who will take it out to the 30-yard line. We're underway here in the Super Bowl, Hammer.
Nothing bigger than this. Biggest game in sports. Nothing but excitement from the opening kickoff to the halftime show to the very end. I'm excited to call it with you, Wingo.
And here's a Dungeon Master from the shotgun. He has time. He has a man downfield, Hammer. He's going to look for him. He's going to find him. The skinny pull, and he just overthrows. And in a game like this, Hammer, all the flash bulbs on that first play on that kickoff. Is that in some of these players' heads, maybe?
I mean, he looked amped up there. That ball came out with some zip from Dungeon Master. Sometimes you got to corral those nerves at the beginning of the Super Bowl.
Dungeon Master a throw again. This time he steps up. He gets a block. He makes a couple man miss. 8-yard gain. 3rd and short for the Packers.
That'll get him in the game. A lot of quarterbacks say all they need is just one hit. You know, they've got to feel some contact, and that gets them ready and in the game and feeling the rhythm of the game.
And here the Dungeon Master under center, a man in motion. The defense will break through, get their runner. That's Gumshoe, 3-yard loss, and the Packers are forced to punt, Hammer.
Yeah, Gumshoe, nowhere to go. They're on the 3rd and short, perfectly defended by the Bills. Now it's going to be their chance.
And here the punt is away. It is a nice one, and it will sail into the end zone, and it's for a touchback, 20-yard line. Out come the Hoagie and the Bills.
Yeah, Wagner just got a little bit more than he wanted to. Old Zoodles back there. He's got a heck of a leg. Wanted that one to be about 5 yards shorter so they could pin him deep, but now that Packers defense coming out trying to stop a freight train.
So this Packers team has faced some strong offenses in this postseason, Hammer. What are they going to do to stop the Bills and the Hoagie and the train?
Yeah, I mean, they came out and they played an incredible defensive game against one of the top teams in the league, Dallas Cowboys, a powerhouse offense. They completely shut them down. So I think they're more than up to the task if they just come out and play their game.
And Hoagie under center again, gives it to the mushroom again. We've seen this before, Hammer, just this commitment to the running of the mushroom on the Bills.
You know what? I think the Bills did a good job scouting because in the playoff game between the Vikings, Rodney Rocket Man Craig had a day running right up the middle against the Packers, and that could be a strategy here. The Bills going forward.
And here, play action, bound to front. He was at the shooter at the 40. He's at the 25-20, and they will catch him at the 13. Big play there from the Bills.
Wow, Wingo! Wow! Our first fireworks of the afternoon, or of the evening rather. And they go to Dawn, shoot your eye out, BB. He's the Hoagie's favorite target. He's a big play threat, and right there, picks up a big chunk of yards.
Under center, the handoff, no, the pitch, the train's first run. He zigs into the center of the field for a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 3 for the Bills.
They've been setting that play up so far on this first drive with those handoffs to the fullback. They run it again. Looks like they give it to Mushroom. No, the pitch outside. Beautiful play design.
And now under center, train off the side into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills.
And the Packers, they've got to be a little bit worried already. You don't want to get this train. I mean, and by train, I mean the Buffalo Bills offense, but also the train, the one they got in the backfield, was already running downhill, running hard, and putting the Bills on the scoreboard.
And what a series of plays there, Hammer, that we saw from the offense to move it down the field. The big pass, the big run, big chunks of yardage, and here on the kick return, oh no! Oh, he took a hit. That's Flapjack. He is down, Hammer. He is down, and it looks bad.
Yeah, they flattened him like a flapjack there on that return, Wingo. That did not look good at all. Hopefully he's able to bounce back and get back into this game, because the Super Bowl, man, that's terrible. That's not when you want that to happen.
Hammer, why don't you take us through that Super Bowl drive, those 2 big plays? No, wait, that won't work. It won't work. It won't work.
Just to be one.
No, because it'll have the sound with it.
Oh, you queued them both up?
I queued them both up.
But the sound will be with it.
Yeah.
Even to them.
Yeah, they'll hear both of us, because it's usually the halftime button is the one I'm going to have to use.
Right.
Next time.
It's all right. risky. I mean, ballsy. Bust out a new thing there during the Super Bowl, but I like it, Wingo. If it would have paid off, it would have been huge.
Pushing the envelope all the time.
That's what we do here at
Me
Tecmo
and Kevin
Super
got
Bros.
in here earlier. We're messing with some buttons and some tubes. I didn't even know we had tubes. Here the Dungeon Master takes the shotgun snap. He has time. He has men downfield. He will throw it. That's Kitty Pool again. This time he hits him at the 35. Big play. One man misses. He's at the 15 hammer, and he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line.
And just like that, the Dungeon Master, they go back to that same play, the first play they ran from scrimmage, where Dungeon Master overshot his receiver, overthrew him. There, he finds it, puts it right on the numbers. Kitty Pool makes a man miss, and the Packers are in business.
Here's the shotgun. No, it's a handoff pitch to Tenderloin. He will make a couple zigzags downhill, 5-yard gain, and I thought for a second he was hurt, but it was just the quarter end in there, Hammer.
My stomach dropped there. I thought the Packers were suffering another injury, but no. Tenderloin picks up a 5. Where are they? They're just outside the 5. Tough distance here, though, Wingo.
And now Dungeon Master and the Packers threatening to start the second quarter. Here's the pitch. It's the reverse the whole way to go route. Cuts it back. Makes a couple men miss, Hammer. Individual effort. Wow.
My goodness, Wingo. I can't believe what I just saw. I thought he was dead in the backfield. He makes one cut to the center of the field. Thought he was finished there. Then he breaks a tackle, sheds a man off, and I thought he had the pylon. What a play there from Go Route.
And that spot even looks a bit unfavorable. Up here up the middle, they dive across. He gets it in. No first down. He does not break the plane, Hammer, but first and goal on the 1.
Yeah, all they wanted to do there was move the sticks, give themselves chance here, keep themselves close to the goal line. 4 plays now to get in from the 1. Let's see what they go with.
And here, ball in the nose on the goal line. The pitch to Tenderloin. He will waltz into the end zone per the extra point, Hammer. This game is tied.
It sure is, Wingo. It sure is. The Packers doing what they needed to do, putting points on the board. You've got to keep pace with the Bills. You can pretty much guarantee that if they get 2 scores up on you, the game's over, because they are just a well-oiled machine that close out leads.
And that ball off the upright, but still in. 4 minutes left. The kickoff coming from Chris Campfire Jackie, taken by Mushroom, who will be caught and taken down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and you can see that there's some life zapped into this Packers team after that one. That kick coverage team was down there in a hurry, Wingo.
And here comes the Hoagie, tied 7-7. He hands it off to the train, has some room. He zigs to the inside and gets a quick 8-yard gain.
Yeah, you're just trying to contain the train as a defense. I mean, you can't stop the guy. There's not much you can do to even slow him down. You just want to not let him break off big ones against you.
He looks to be fast today, and here the handshot off the Mushroom up the middle. 1st and 10 for the Bills.
Mushroom getting his heaviest dose of the ball so far these playoffs, as they just keep feeding him up the gut, and it has been effective, Wingo.
Well, that's how they did play the game, I believe, against the Raiders. Keying off that for the pitch out. Here the direct snap to the train, and he's off. He has a quick first step there, but only gains 3 yards.
Yeah, it looked like they were almost spying there, that Packers defense. They were sitting a little deep, letting him make that first move, then pursuing. Because like I said, you don't want him getting to the second level.
And here we go. Under center, the handoff. No, it's a play fake. He has a man downfield. Does he throw it to him? He goes short across the middle. Who is it? That's Keith Butter, not McKellar, for the catch and the first down.
Yeah, sure-handed tight end. You know, the quarterback loves that kind of player on his team and on his offense. It's a great weapon. I thought he was going to take a shot deep to BB again, but elected to go with the safe underneath.
And here, 3 men wide for the Hoagie. The handoff. No, again the play fake. This time looking downfield. He has time. He goes for BB. This time in the back of the end zone and off a helmet. Almost intercepted, Hammer.
Yeah, into double coverage there. A risk that the Hoagie doesn't usually take, but you can see just the amount of faith he has in shoot your eye out to go make a play. He's willing to take a shot.
And here from the shotgun on the shield. And no, it's a direct snap to the train, who makes 1 man miss, makes 2 or 3 more men miss. 6-yard gain for the Bills.
What an elusive runner. I mean, you're not going to see many more 6-yard gains that are as impressive as that one, Wingo. But wow, the train is dangerous.
And here we go. 3rd and 3 for the Bills, and up the middle to Mushroom. First down.
You just keep hammering away up the middle. Small gains. Move the clock. Now if they get into the end zone before halftime here, it'll be job completed, task done. The Bills will be sitting pretty.
And here the Hoagie, 2 men wide, 2 men in the backfield. This time he's dropping back. He's looking to throw. Everyone's covered downfield. He finds McKellar under the middle. That's Butternut for the first down.
Yeah, Butternut just lives in that intermediate passing distance. You know, he finds the spot behind the linebackers, in front of the safeties. And the Hoagie looks his way off.
And here from the shotgun, the Hoagie under a minute to play. Only a few plays left. A direct snap to the train. And there are defenders everywhere, but he almost makes a couple men miss and makes it there, Hammer.
Yeah, it's a good little up-the-gut run. That's second or third time they've gone to that direct snap to the train. Running out of time here, though. Probably 2 plays left, Wingo. I'm eager to see what they go with.
And here, 28 ticks left. Under center is the Hoagie. He pitches it to the train, makes 1 man miss. He'll get taken down at the goal line, Hammer, but there should be not enough time for 1 more play.
They should have time for 1 more. The chain gang comes out and wastes a couple ticks. But yeah, there's going to be 13 seconds left. Sitting at the 1. You got the train in your backfield. And you got a decision to make right now. If you are the Buffalo Bills.
What do you do based on the plays that have been selected? All of them seem viable, Hammer. This is amazing. This is why they play. What are the coordinators thinking right now?
I mean, it's tough. That Packers coordinator has got to be thinking, well, they've come up the middle with mushrooms so many times. Why wouldn't they do that again? But they've got the train in the backfield. Let's see what happens.
And here, 1 man under center. He goes best play in the game, Hammer, and the train gets in. The train crosses, 8 ticks to play, and the Bills take the lead.
What an absolutely phenomenally executed drive there by the Bills to march down the field, but to do it slowly enough. There is 0 time remaining on the clock for the Packers to strike here again before halftime.
Oh my!
That could have been huge there, Wingo, if that guy gets a hand on that ball and bats it and makes it a missed field goal.
And even the confidence inside the 20-yard line, inside the 15, Hammer, 3 consecutive runs, knowing you could get there, knowing you could get across. What a display by these Buffalo Bills.
I mean, the Bills, they've got incredible players, incredible skilled players, but they know, and they'll tell you, the quarterback will tell you, Hoagie will say this, the coaches will say this, they are led by their men up front on both sides of the ball with 2 lines, and here we've seen the offensive line protect the Hoagie, give him time, and also establish the running lanes for not only the train, who's one of the best running backs in the league, but also Keith Mushroom Davis. It's been an impressive performance with the Packers. Sticking right with them, Wingo.
Well, let's take a look at those first half highlights and see how we got here, Hammer.
Right up the middle against the Packers. And that could be a strategy here, the Bills going forward.
And here, play action, down the front, he has, who is at the shooter, at the 40, he's at the 25-20, and they will catch him at the 13. Big play there from the Bills.
His first drive with those handoffs to the fullback. They run it again. Looks like they give it to Mushroom. No, the pitch outside. Beautiful play design.
And now under center, train off the side into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. A hammer that we saw from the offense to move it down the field, the big pass, the big run, big chunks of yardage, and here on the kick return, oh no! Oh, he took a hit. That's Flapjack. He is down, Hammer. He is down, and it looks bad. Here earlier, we're messing with some buttons and some tubes. I didn't even know we had tubes. Here the Dungeon Master takes the shotgun snap. He has time. He has been downfield. He will throw it. That's Kitty Pool again. This time he hit him at the 35. Big play. 1 man misses. He's at the 15, Hammer, and he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line.
5. Where are they? They're just outside the 5. Tough distance here, though, Wingo.
And now Dungeon Master and the Packers threatening to start the second quarter. Here's the pitch. It's the reverse the whole way to go route. Cuts it back. Makes a couple men miss. Hammer. Individual effort. Wow. First and goal on the 1.
Yeah, all they wanted to do there was move the sticks, give themselves chance here, keep themselves close to the goal line. 4 plays now to get in from the 1. Let's see what they go with.
And here, ball in the nose on the goal line, the pitch to Tenderloin. He will waltz into the end zone per the extra point hammer. This game is tied. They play. What are the coordinators thinking right now?
I mean, it's tough. That Packers coordinator has got to be thinking, well, they've come up the middle with mushrooms so many times. Why wouldn't they do that again? But they've got the train in the backfield. Let's see what happens.
And here, one man under center. He goes best play in the game hammer, and the train gets in. The train crosses. 8 ticks to play, and the Bills take the lead. And the halftime crew just getting off the field. Let's go. Second half of the Super Bowl. 14-0 the Bills, and they get the ball here, Hammer. Campfire on the kickoff, Mushroom on the return, across the 20, and no more blocking, down at the 23.
Well, first let me say this, that halftime show was something else. I haven't been entertained like that in a while. They put on a heck of a performance. And so did these Bills in that first half. I really hope the Packers come out and keep pace.
Just to see all the stars dancing together, singing together like that, back to the Mushroom are the Bills and the Hoagie. Is that what we're going to see in this second half, Hammer?
I mean, if you're going to pick up 4 yards every single time you hand the guy the ball, you might as well do it the rest of the game.
And here under center is the Hoagie. Second down, snaps it, hands it off to the train. No, he has men downfield. He peekaboo, and he will dive and catch it. And first time we've said his name, Hammer.
It sure is, Wingo. Peekaboo was going to make his presence known at some point, though. I mean, the weapons that the Hoagie has, he's really spoiled as a quarterback, Wingo.
And here, just moving the ball at ease, is the Hoagie under center on the shield, hands it off. No, it's the pitch to the train. He makes a few men miss, Hammer. I thought he was going to zag into the middle there and break that one big.
I mean, I thought he was going to be down in the backfield. Then I thought he was gone. And I mean, he just turns nothing into something so quickly and so easily.
And as we discussed in the halftime when the mics were off, the playbook that they use over there is so well attuned. And here the pitch to the train, blocking everywhere.
Wow.
The gap wide open,
Wow.
10-5 touchdown, and maybe that is a metaphor for this game, Hammer.
I think it is, Wingo. The train has been running all over the Packers. The Bills have been running all over the Packers. And there he goes, untouched. 35 yards. That shotgun was it the direct snap or is it a pitch?
Let's take a look at that one again, Hammer.
I honestly can't remember. It must be the direct snap because they've run that a few times. And you're right. You were saying as this play started about the Bills playbook. Every single play that they have plays off of another play. It's a disguise. And my bad, that was a 42-yard touchdown run there from the train. But here the Bills cause a fumble on the kickoff. Wow, Wingo.
Wow, what happened to there? Let's go some meta replay here, Hammer. Inside, maybe the small screen we have to watch here for a second. Not the smallest, the second small. Actually, it is the smallest. It is the smallest.
You see there the kick returner.
And there you see the fumble animation.
There was an injury on special teams. Flapjack got hurt earlier. That returner is not the typical returner. You can see he didn't quite secure the ball. And the Bills, they pretty much sealed it with that one, Wingo.
And we are about to see some fans cry, potentially wearing the golden yellow Hammer cheeseheads under their hats in shame. And here a 6-yard game from the Mushroom. What do the Packers have to do to get back in this, Hammer?
I mean, the only thing that are going to turn the frowns under those cheeseheads upside down it's going to be a turnover, and it's got to happen soon, Wingo, because if the Bills get in the end zone, it's good night, Packers.
And here from inside the 10, the Hoagie and the Bills threatening to really end this game. The pitch to the train. He will get caught, taken down at the 3. Some life left, but waning.
Waning indeed, Wingo. That was a big stop there. You'd like to see them fight. But it's just tough against this Bills offense to slow them down and to not let them get any yards.
And this Packers team has fought all year. Here we have Mushroom up the middle, first down, first and goal from the 3. They should not be, unhappy where they made it, Hammer. They had quite the battle to get through the playoffs, a wild card, beating the Cowboys, beating the Vikings in the championship game, their own division. Here's the pitch to the train in the end zone, touchdown Bills, and that may be all she wrote.
Yeah, that's going to do it for the Cinderella Packers there, Sometimes you wish that the Super Bowl's a closer, more entertaining game, Wingo, but the Bills have just been doing this to everyone all season. They've been impressive from start to finish of the entire year and every game. And they're Super Bowl champions.
And Hammer, I just want to point out where we were with 17 seconds left in the second quarter. It was 7-7.
Yeah, and that's what this Bills team can do. They're so good on both sides of the ball. They force a turnover. But when they do force a turnover, they're going to be sure to score off it. And then they just do it again and again and again. And that's why they're going to be leaving with the Lombardi today.
And Dungeon Master, he won't let his team give up. On the rollout, he throws, he finds Milky Way across the middle, and the ball pops out, Hammer, and the Bills recover. And when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, you hate to see it, Wingo. You absolutely hate to see it. You love to see these Packers come out and compete to the end and have some modicum of success, but the Bills just doing what the Bills do, forcing another turnover, and I'm sure it won't be long before they're putting 6 more points on the board.
And that one really looked like it was Milky Way trying to fight too hard and get too many yards, and here Thomas up the middle again. They will not catch him, Hammer. Touchdown, another 35-yard run.
I am just blown away, Wingo, by this Bills offense, the amount of different ways they can do it. They've had 2 deep pass plays, but that's really been it. Other than that, they've leaned on the train, they've leaned on the mushroom, and that's 2 runs of a combined 75 untouched yards for Thurman the Train Thomas.
And that's that direct snap almost from the exact same place on the field again. Here we go, 9 ticks left in the third quarter. The Dungeon Master and his team just coming out, saving face, playing for baby confidence, Hammer.
Yeah, at this point, saving face is right. That's all you're trying to do. Trying to come out and prove to the millions of people watching this game that you actually deserve to be in it.
And he hits Kiddie Pool underneath, 1st and 10. The quarter will end 25. Just giant points there for the Bills in that quarter, Hammer. And like you said, probably ended the game. A little bit of window.
I was just checking your math there. I don't think it could have been 20. I don't think they had 10 ever.
What?
You said 25 points in that.
21 innings?
Yeah. You said 25.
Yeah, we'll check the tape.
And I had to think for a second how the points were acquired. I was like, what did I miss?
Well, it said 21, though. That's why I said it. And the one...
Well, that's why you said 25.
Yeah.
And here
the Dungeon Master, the defense breaks through again, but the pass will be caught by Kiddie Pool, and he takes a shot.
You love to see that competitiveness there and that toughness from Dungeon Master, because he took a shot, delivered a ball in a triple coverage, and somehow found its way in there. Packers
moving the ball. Dungeon Master from the shotgun. He has some time. He finds Kiddie Pool again. Same play, same result. First down.
Yeah, the Packers are going to be thinking to themselves, where the heck was this in the first 3 quarters of the game? They were able to move the ball down the field and get in the end zone once, but other than that, it's been the Bills' defense causing turnovers, not giving the Packers a chance.
And here's the reverse to go route. He finds himself with some space, Hammer, and maybe if one more block, he could have scampered into the end zone.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. Gorel's a playmaker. He's been doing this for as long as he's been in the league. Makes defenses nervous every time he gets his hands on the ball.
And here, from under center, the Dungeon Master rolls out, but the entire defense, save for maybe one, tackles him, Hammer.
Yeah, Bennett's going to get in there. That's the first time they brought the Dungeon Master down, but he really hasn't had too many offensive snaps. The Bills' defense gets it done there.
And here, under center, 3rd and long, and the rollout again. He has Gobro. Does he see them? Yes, he does. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Nice little consolation prize for the Packers there. I'm sure they're going to onside it. I'm sure they're not going to give up. They're going to try to get the ball back and have a miracle, or make a miracle happen, but nice pitch and catch there from Dungeon Master to go out.
And a lot of celebrations there after that one, Hammer, for being down by 3 scores.
Yeah, bizarre. I don't know.
And here, the onside kick, just as you said it, bubbled and fumbled around until caught by Shoot Your Out.
He's out there for the hands team. That's why he's one of the Hoagie's favorite targets. You know, if he gets his hands on the ball, he's going to catch it. He's going to secure it.
And 35-14 for the Hoagie and the Bills, so just more a healthy dose of mushroom and the train, I suspect, Hammer, as the defense, as the offense. How do you get yourself up for these last couple plays?
I mean, you just be a professional and a competitor, and you go out and you play all out.
And there, it looked like they jumped on that drag snap. They were ready for it that time. Fool me once, Hammer, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. Not today.
Yeah, the Packers, they had to sell out at some point to stop that play. It's been the Bills' bread and butter. It's broken them twice.
And here the defense gets through again to the train. And is it just because the Bills know they've won? Or should this have happened earlier, you think, Hammer?
You know, it's gonna be disappointing to walk away from this game as the Packers, knowing that you had this in the tank. Obviously, the Bills, I'm assuming they let up a little bit. You know, you go up by 3 touchdowns, you start seeing the ring on your finger, you start seeing your reflection in old Lombardi up there after the game, and you start to think about that. But it's good to see the Packers come out and still compete.
And old Moonrock puts that one in the end zone, so the Dungeon Master and the Packers will take it from the 20. 1 minute to play. From the shotgun, he has time. He finds Kitty Pole, his favorite receiver. But they're only getting 13 plays a clip, Hammer, but it keeps the clock running, and maybe they just are ready to go out of here, too.
Yeah, I mean, they're just trying to get out of here with no players getting injured. You know, you don't want to set yourself back for next season in the Super Bowl. So,
and here the pass to the tenderloin, diving up, covered players there, incomplete. 24 left to play, 2nd and 10, and you can see the sideline. They're already celebrating. They're trying to hold it in, Hammer, but they're already starting to silly.
Yeah, coach of the Bills covered in Gatorade already.
And there's Go Route, and he will be taken down at the 25. The game is over. The Bills will win the Super Bowl 35-14. The game is over, Hammer. What a day for the train, for the Hoagie, and for the entire Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I mean, I got to hoist Lombardi one time in my career, Wingo, and I tell you what, it is the greatest feeling in the world. I'm just happy for this Bills team that they get to do that this year. They deserve it. They've been the best team in the league all year. The Packers, heck of a run. They impressed a lot of people this postseason. The Dungeon Master, he's going to lead that team to great things in the future. But this year, the Bills are the ones leaving with the trophy.
And before we go to the replays, Hammer, let's hit a button and see the celebration occur there on the field. The Buffalo Bills, your champions.
Takes me back.
Kind of beefy.
Yeah, they look good. They look good. The adrenaline's flowing after the Super Bowl for sure.
And look at them, second half highlights.
The rest of the game.
And here under center is the Hoagie. 2nd down, snaps it, hands it off to the train. No, he has men downfield. He peekaboo, and he will dive and catch it. And first time we've said his name, Hammer. time when the mics were off, the playbook that they use over there is so well attuned, and hear the pitch to the train blocking everywhere.
Wow.
The gap wide open,
Wow.
10-5 touchdown, and maybe that is a metaphor for this game, Hammer. Hammer, they had quite the battle to get through the playoffs, a wild card, beating the Cowboys, beating the Vikings in the championship game, their own division. Here's the pitch to the train in the end zone, touchdown Bills, and that may be all she wrote.
Yeah.
Get that one again, Hammer.
I can't remember. It must be the direct snap, because they run that a few times. And you're right, you were saying as this play started about the Bills playbook. Every single play that they have plays off of another play. It's a disguise. And my bad, that was a 42-yard touchdown run there from the train. But here the Bills cause a fumble on the kickoff. We're off it. And then they just do it again and again and again. And that's why they're going to be leaving with the Lombardi today.
And Dungeon Master, he won't let his team give up on the rollout. He throws, he finds Milky Way across the middle, and the ball pops out, Hammer, and the Bills recover, and when it rains, it pours.
What the Bills do, forcing another turnover, and I'm sure it won't be long before they're putting 6 more points on the board.
And that one really looked like it was Milky Way trying to fight too hard and get too many yards. And here, Thomas up the middle again. They will not catch him, Hammer. Touchdown, another 35-yard run.
In the league, makes defenses nervous every time he gets his hands on the ball.
And here, from under center, the Dungeon Master rolls out, but the entire defense, save for maybe one, tackles him, Hammer.
They brought the Dungeon Master down, but he really hasn't had too many offensive snaps. The Bills' defense gets it done there.
And here under center, 3rd and long, and the rollout again. He has go route. Does he see them? Yes, he does. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. A lot of celebrations there after that one, Hammer, for being down by 3 scores.
Yeah, bizarre. I don't know.
And here, the onside kick, just as you said it, bubbled and fumbled around until caught by Shoot Your Out. You see what that says up at the top there, Hammer?
It says Tecmo Super Bros will be back for the 1992 season, and you better bring your ears.
Well said. For Tecmo Super Bros, for Steve Wingels, for Beau Hammerton, for Dick Region, for Taint Supper, from all of us here, even Kevin, we hope you enjoyed the year. Congratulations to the Buffalo Bills and their players.
We'll see you next year.
Tecmo Super Bros will return.